Page 1, To the Cops, by Nicole Maldonado. This is not a confession. Hola, I'm writing this to tell you again I am sorry for the trouble I have caused you guys. I really changed in here and grew up a lot. I don't give up just because something bad has happened. There's still some hope left out there, somewhere. Yes, I know I'm looking at life, but I still have a long way to go. There is a lot heading my way. I have learned to think before doing. And education has gotten way better for me. I'm passing all my classes, which is wonderful. I still have trouble spelling, which is okay. I still got some time before I turn 18. My birthday is coming up February 8th. I will be 16 years old. Sadly, I will be in here or prison, but no biggie. Before I came here, I wanted to be a cop, the ones who solve problems. But now we know that's not going to happen, sadly, because I want to save lives and be known as a good person. I want to be a person that people can talk to and express their feelings and make them feel good about themselves. And I also want to be an actor because I love to play as someone else and be funny and act, be playful. I also want to be open. I also want to open an animal shelter to train and play with dogs. And you guys are also saying that I kill them just for fun? That's really sick. Please don't say that without proof. I can't even yell at them without crying about it. I could never hit them. Dogs, animals have been there for me when I needed someone the most. When my mom was sleeping with a shot in her arm, and my brothers didn't want to talk to me because I always said, "Not right now, Nicole, I'm busy." I would say, "Okay," then walk away to my room and cry. But then my dog would come over and I would be very happy. I grew up with dogs my whole life. If I didn't have a dog, then I had some type of animal. I had a rat named Rosie. I really miss her. I had to give her up because DCF was at my door. All my animals. Hey kids, we will keep you safe and you will be loved always. Nicole walks in the home without her brothers, never sees them again. And the next day, Nicole gets beat up by a 17-year-old girl and 16-year-old girl. Send me to the hospital mental thing. I don't remember. But yeah, I have been in and out of those homes. I cry a lot, get bullied every day nonstop. But I hope that's over now. Still got some crap going on, as you know, but I'm taking the long road home. I'm strong. I don't let myself down no matter what it is. Yes, it's sad in here, but it is what it is. Love your enemy. No reason to hate. We already have a lot of hate. No need to add more. You just got to move on with your life, but never forget your mistakes. I never will forget what happened on June 1st, 2021. It will always be there somewhere because it changed me completely. Getting shot was a life lesson. I plan on having kids. They are going to be better than me, my actions, and I will teach them right, and that's final. My plan for their names are Hope, Summer, Morgan, Stephen, and Elliot. And yet, still thinking about other names, lol. Well, I want to have a husband, a kid, a house, pets, a life. I'm fixing on losing weight in here for the better, to better my health. And I want to work, come home every night from work to my kids and say, I love you, good night. I will never leave my kids without a dad or a mom. I can't have them go through what I went through. I can't have them. Okay. Don't get fooled with the pictures of that's a good family. Be the. No. Okay, that's a good family vibe. No, those are all fake smiles. And I want to adopt kids to make them more. That's what it says. To make. I want to adopt kids to make more kids. Feel loved, make them smile, hug them, and say, I love you, good night. I'm not a bad person. We all make mistakes, but that does not mean I'm a killer. I have never killed anyone in my life. Thank you for reading this. Don't know what scratched out. Sorry I couldn't read it. Nicole Jackson Maldonado and people are thankful. Thank you. Have a nice day. Love y'all. Take care. Stay safe. Nicole Jackson Maldonado, initials Officer Maxwell, Officer Ray, Officer Gray, Officer Bellow, Officer Sawicki, Officer Richardson, Officer Wynn Hohen, Officer Chitwood. Hello, from Nicole Jackson Maldonado. This is not a confession. This is to tell you more about myself. So when I was 12 years old, I was placed in a group home because my mom was on drugs and we didn't have food and the right clothes or shoes. So I have 6 brothers and 1 sister, and all from my dad, 4 from my mom, and 1 unknown female, 3 from a woman I called Joy. She was 17 when she met my dad. And I was 12 when my dad was 42 years old. When I went into the group home, I was beat up by a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old. Remember, as I tell you the whole story, I was 12 years old. The next day, we were taken, and I never saw my brother. Even when I got into a fight with them, I still loved them so much. We are close. We're all close, except my oldest one brother. But I didn't see them. I had a little panic attack, which is I get all the time. So I acted up, and the girls came into my room and said, all right, you little bitch, you want to play tough? And they started hitting me, pushing me, pulling me. The group home lady said, yeah, beat her ass, since she want to act up. Somebody called the police. I ran outside. I couldn't see. I had a broken lip, black eyes. 1 or more of my fingers were hurting so much. My hair had blood spots all over my head. I was crying so much there was blood everywhere. And the cops said, well, kid, you can't press charges because you hit them first. And for some reason, I couldn't speak at all. I don't know why. I couldn't. But I was screaming on the inside, saying no. I didn't cry. Something crying. They took me to the hospital mental thing. As I stated, in many group homes, I just got beat up over and over and over. I'm never scared because of how many times I have been hit. Nobody believed me when I called for help. I learned to fight, began to protect myself. I didn't go to school. I was always on the run. Loved being outside. I met I met these woods I called Nikki's home. When is my which is my home, there was old stuff, abandoned stuff like I think that says books, but I'm not sure. Tablets, a lot of stuff, and I made a home. I caught lizards, made cool stuff out of I don't know. I can't read it. Skies, I don't know. Ski. And I enjoyed outside a lot. I never wanted to stay inside ever. I would say to the cops, I want or going to kill myself to avoid going back to the group home. I liked it in the mental hospital. I feel safe there. I've been treated like a person and not just some punching bag for anger. But After a while, they started sending me back the next day, and the girls would hit me. They would say dark stuff to me like, go to night, like, go kill yourself. It really would help us, so I would go to my room and cry. So, yes, I would try to kill myself because, or the pain and hurt. I think I had bandages from getting punched in the head. Just stare into some just stare into space randomly in the jail cell. They got me in the cell all day because they have nowhere to put me because I'm the only girl juvenile. I tried to stay out of trouble, which is good. Sometimes I get panic attacks and I start screaming, but gather then I'm pretty chill. Other than I'm okay. Start screaming, but other than I'm pretty chill. Thank you for listening. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry I was having trouble reading it, but I got it. All right. These are Nicole Jackson's letters.